Hello and welcome to my guide to changing the hard drive on a Mac. What you're going to need is a Torx screwdriver with a size 8 head. You'll need obviously a new hard drive, and you'll need your RAM sticks. It's got to be 1333 MHz laptop RAM, 204 pin. You'll need an iMAC. The one we're using here is an Intel based iMAC, the entry level one, as you'll see me explain later on. And you'll need a lot of time, patience and a couple of suction cups. Hello and welcome to my video. My name's Seb and I'm going to show you how to change the hard drive in a 2010 21.5 inch Apple iMac. It's the entry level model. It's the 500GB hard drive, 4GB of RAM, and I'm going to change the hard drive from the traditional Seagate 500GB one to this one, which is a Western Digital Caviar. Western Digital Caviar Green. It's a 2TB hard drive. This Western Digital 2TB hard drive I am putting into my Mac is it's been bought from Currys, which is an English company. I don't think they have that in America. It's 2TB, as you can see, and I'm also going to upgrade the RAM whilst I'm here. Currently got 4GB in, as I've said, and I'm going to upgrade it to 16GB. I've got everything ready. Let's go. Okay, so can I just say one thing before we go anywhere else? If you go onto applications on your Mac, and if you go to applications and then you go to utilities, which is there, and then go to disk utility, which is there, just make sure before you do change your hard drive that you do check where it says disk description here. It will read the model number of the hard drive that you currently have in your Mac. I mean, when I did mine, it was a Seagate one, which I've changed now for a Western Digital hard drive. The only problem I had is the thermal cable, which you see me disconnected, which you will see in the video of me disconnecting. It actually doesn't fit in the Western Digital one because the batch of Macs that mine come from was a batch of Seagate hard drive Macs, rather than Western Digital, which when I intended to do this video, I was led to believe that it was Western Digital. So just be careful, don't make the same mistake I did, because I know a solution to the problem. I downloaded HDD fan control from HDDfancontrol.com. It cost me just over 20 quid, and that basically sorts the fans out for you, which if you look there at the top, you can see the RPM at the top there. Sorry, the camera's not very good. It's just my phone's not the best. But yep. So just a bit of word of warning for you. Cheers, guys. So to take the screen off, originally what you need to do is get two suction cups, as so. Place one at one top corner, the other top corner. Stick them down and then simply grab the top of them, pull up and away from the Mac, and the screen will easily be removed. Okay, so now what you've got to do is you've got to unscrew all the screws. So one at a time, so that's one. There's two. So the two in that corner there, there's two located just there. There's two located here and here. And there's two located here and here. As you'll have noticed by now, the magnets are extremely strong, which are there. That's the magnet, that's the little magnet, and there. Okay, so now we've got to remove all of the little connectors that hold the screen together. So you can see the screen's up now. I've got all the connections. So first of all, you need to remove this one here. All you need to do is flick the top of it, because it's on a little latch, and then push. So just stick the camera down there for a second. So you can see that slightly, it's a bit bright. So stick that there. So you flick the latch, and pull that. Just pull the wire, flick the latch, pull the wire, and it's in. Next, we need to disconnect the thermal connection, which is very difficult to see because of the focus on this thing's absolutely terrible. But right in the center of your screen now, you'll see this there. So that now needs disconnecting. Okay, so to get it out, you simply flick the top of it with your finger, grab the sides of it with your other finger, and pull. And there you go, it's out. Okay, so the next one is this big thick wire here. This one's the hardest one to get out, as it's on a bit of a clip. So if you can see the gold plates there, you can see them. And what this does is it drops down. I need to drop the screen a little bit. Okay, so for this part, what you've got to do is you've got to lift the screen up slightly, but not tug on it. There's a little metal clip over the top. What you need to do is you need to flick that with your finger on the left hand side and then on the right hand side, and then just give it a quick tug. Once you've done that, the clip then should release. And then finally, we have this one here that's right in front of the screen now. It's there where it is now. Now you simply grab hold of it with your finger, grab on the wire and give it a quick tug. Once you've done that, it should just ease out. So once you've disconnected all the wires, you simply grab the screen here and here, and then pull the screen up diagonally towards you. And once you've done that, just put the screen in a safe place and you can continue with the next step. So what you need to do is unscrew the mounting bracket, which is there, and unscrew that, take them out, and then what it does is it lifts out, as so, and just be careful because there's two pins there, so you slide them towards you and pull it out. But then you've got the SATA cable and its corresponding cable to disconnect. Simply use your finger and just press hard against it, and it will just pull off, as so. Same with that one. And then you also have the thermal connector for the hard drive to stop it overheating, which is here, and that just slides out as so, and then you've got the hard drive disconnected. Recording constantly. Right, so once you've taken the hard drive out, if you have these screws on the side, which are mounting bolts that go in the computer there. What you do is you unscrew them and you take them out. So I'm going to put them back in. So you unscrew them. You have to use a T8 Torx screw, by the way, for this. You unscrew these with like so. So once you've unscrewed all the Torx screws, you reattach them to your new hard drive, making sure that the SATA cable position is on the near side, on the left hand side, facing where the SATA cables are in your Mac. Don't make the mistake I did and put them on the wrong way and have to take them off again. Once you've done that, screw the mount back on, attach it back to your Mac, and you're done. Attach all the cables, and hey presto, you've got a brand new hard drive. Now I'm going to show you how to change the RAM. Okay, so to replace the RAM, what you have to do is remove the metal sleeve, which is this bit here. It's 3 Phillips screws and it's just plugged into there. What you need to do is unscrew them with a standard Phillips screwdriver, and that will just pull off, as so. And then in there's 2 tabs, these little black tabs here. You can see there. You pull that, and then if you just pull the tab, pull it, give it a yank, and both RAM will fall out. So what we're going to do now is we're going to upgrade from standard. It's standard laptop RAM, 1333 MHz, nothing special. No idea why this camera is so out of focus. It's really poor at the moment. It's never normally this bad. Well, there you go. So it's just your standard RAM. So once you've taken the old RAM out and you've got your new RAM, is you simply get the RAM and slot it in nicely. Just give it a push. Give the other one a push. Make sure that the little slot that's on the RAM, make sure this bit here, that little bit in the middle, that has to be on the right hand side, as you'll know from pulling it out in the first place. So once your RAM's in, you simply pick up the metal piece, slot it back on the top, and proceed with your screwdriver. Simple as that. So I've been Seb Parkinson with the help of Dale Pryor, and if you need any help, just give us a message and I'll do my best to help you. Thanks, bye bye.